Hi, Self Reliance warriors. It's Kelly here. It's so good to see so many of you out there prepping, organizing, getting everything together that you need for your food storage, for your 72-hour pack, for your up and go bag, whatever you want to call it. It's so good to see how you are coming together and really thinking about the future and what's going to best serve you and your family. So what does it mean to be self-reliant? Being self-reliant is not just about having your kit organized and having your food storage in place, whatever that looks like. Whilst that's really important and we do need the basics down, it really is going to take more than just having the kit in when the crap hits the fan. Here in Self-Reliance, we want to train you on having your physical needs met. And I don't mean the stuff in your garage. I mean, you've got the energy, you've got the vitality, you've got the fitness to be able to maintain your endurance should anything happen. We also want you to have the right mindset. We want you to be able to think through and be calm and be centered so that you can achieve whatever it is that you're faced up against. Now, I know that for many of you, this is a daunting task. We're coming into new territory. You're finding out about these things. This is the first time you've really had to start thinking about what it means to be self-reliant. For me, I've grown up this way. I've grown up on the farm. We used to kill our own cattle for meat. We used to have our own chickens and grow our own veg, and that's how we lived. I grew up in a very small country town, one teacher, 13 kids, and it was really, you had to be self-reliant. We lived too far away from the shops to be able to go there every week and when we forgot something, I'll just whip down to the shop and get it. No, you had to have your pantry storage prepared, otherwise you did without. We learnt very quickly that you had to have your backup supplies of energy, resources, candles, whatever it is, in case the lights went out. And so this is not new to me. It's also the last 15 years, I have developed my own system of being able to be self-reliant mindfully, spiritually. Now, we are in a war. We are fighting evil on all fronts, and it is going to take us to be very spiritually minded to be able to get through this. So that might not be a thing for you. You might be, well, I've never been there. Let me tell you, we all have to start somewhere. I've also passionate about getting off the system. So getting out of the pockets of the job, being just over broke by going to a job and trading your time for money. We're going to be trading in a lot different ways moving forward. We're going to be trading our resources. You might be starting to be self-reliant in your garden, and we're going to be trading all kinds of things, and it's not going to necessarily be money. So I've trained this for myself, moving out of having a job. And so in my previous life, I was a school teacher. And whilst I love school teaching, that I felt like there was much more to life. And so I've had my own business in health and nutrition. And that's really set me up well, being able to move out of the health system. We really need to move out of the medical system because it's really set us up for failure. These last 100 years, and we know it if you go back and you look at the history when it comes to the oil industry, how it's taken over. It took over homeopathic remedies as the go-to back in the late 1800s and early 1900s, and it changed education. You know, our doctors today are only given this much nutrition training. You know, they don't really look at the body as a whole. They look at the body as bits and parts, and really our body is the miracle. And when we give it the right nutrition, it can heal itself. Now, many of you know that. Many of you have been on this journey for a long time, and you realize that the hospital system does not serve us. The medical system is not there. It's just there to fix us a little bit, and then to actually cause us to have more degrading in our body. And so is the food system. Okay, the transport industry, the whole lot, it's been taken over. So having a think about our modern society, how great it is, it's actually just killing us off a bit by bit. And so if we're shopping for breakfast cereals, you know, there's so much sugar and chemicals in all of those. And I really just try to educate people on what they're eating, because the food that we're eating is really killing us slowly over time. So food should be there for our energy resource, not to kill us, right? So this is what I've created, and I'm going to share my screen with you now so that you can see. We're going to have a place that you can go to, and I've created the MySelf Reliance website. Now, all of the information that you're seeing coming up on Telegram is really fabulous, but we need to have it organized so that you can see and go back to it, those resources that you're getting and learning about. We want to make it easy for you, because we realize that we're all on a journey. We're all at different stages of being self-reliant, and however we can get off of the system, the better. So if I show you this page, what we're going to see is all the areas that you need to know. So survival, your health, gardening, your 72-hour pack, and then my community. And under here in my community, what you'll find is the links to all of our hubs. Now, I've got beautiful hub leaders all around Australia who are leading the charge in creating little local area of communication. And communication is everything. So if you come under here, under my community, there's links to all the ones in Sydney that we've created, WA, Queensland, Melbourne region. We want more hub leaders. We want to be able to reach out to more people and to help people be able to get off the grid in whatever the way that looks. As we communicate with each other, you all have amazing, beautiful skills, and I want you to be able to share those. We're going to create workshops so that you can not only share your skills, but learn from others and share the knowledge that we have amongst us. You are amazing people with amazing knowledge, and we have everything that we need. We're going to come into our own power, our own sovereignty, and you don't need the government to sort things out for you. We're going to shift the power from them to us, and that's how we take over. Now, to support you in that, and because I realize that a lot of people are freaking out about how is this actually done, so I have created some programs that will really make a difference for you as an individual. And I want to show you through what you can expect. Okay. So I have created 3 programs that you might find beneficial to yourself. So first of all, you're going to find a lot of information on here that you can pick up for free, and you should do as much as you can that's going to support you in the way that you need to. So I have three choices of programs. First of all, it's a healthy living program. So eating. So when we talk about the food that you put into your body, I want to help guide you, coach you on what you can eat that's going to serve you and what you don't want to eat that's killing you. Okay, the second thing is our personal coaching puzzle, putting the jigsaw together for your mind. So your mindset is everything. And then the third thing is a self-reliance starter kit that's going to help you to really help you get sorted. What is it that you need for yourself? So, you all have individual circumstances. So if I send out on our group a sheet that says, get this for your 72-hour kit, it's not going to serve you as an individual. So what I've created is a service to be able to support you on exactly what it is that you need and tailor it to you. Okay. Reach out to me if you want to know more about those things. But the idea is that it helps you to be able to, whatever circumstances you're in, start to move off the system. You might want to move out of the city onto the land. If that's the case, then we have created, there's a parcel of land in New South Wales that a lot of people are interested in finding out more about. And we're taking a select group out there to do a planning day. There's so many things that are already happening on this land that will be a refuge and a resource to so many of you who are wanting to know where to go and where can be safe. But there's a lot of infrastructure that needs to happen, and we just want some key people to create the infrastructure. There won't be a limit to who can go there, but it will be a community created event, so that you will be expected to put in labor and time and effort into helping this be a flourishing community. Reach out to me if that's something that you're interested in. And of course, if you're not in New South Wales, there are other groups that are creating these things in Queensland. I don't know about any other states around Australia. You can reach out to those. But my intention is that even if you are in the city, wherever your location is right now, you can do so much to support yourself in being able to not be caught up with the mob mentality, panic buying, and freaking out when things start to hit the fan. Okay, so we're going to do this together. We're going to do it. Lots of training, lots of skills, lots of open communication and sharing and trust. I know a lot of trust has been eroded over the course of these last 2 years. People don't know who to go to, but that's why we need to build up relationships in small communities. And this is what these hubs are all about, that you can get to know the people. And, when it comes to prepping, the first rule of prepping is you don't tell everyone what you have got organized, because even and friends and family that you've relied on for the last 20 years, they're kind of being your go-to people. They don't want to know you at this point in time. I know that's true for my family. There's certain family and friends that are not on the same wavelength. They're also not preppers, even if they are on the same wavelength. So we need to encourage everyone to start prepping, because when the crap really hits the fan, and it will, we see it around, the supply chains are starting to dry up. Your freedom of movement is limited. So you don't want to be one of the ones who are left with no resources. Okay. You also want to be able to connect with other preppers, because if you're the only one with lots of resources and people know about it, they're going to come to you, and that's going to cause pandemonium for you. So as we encourage others to get organized, get prepped, not panicking, just knowing and being aware of what is happening and getting them organized, it's actually going to make you safer. You're going to be better off for it. Okay, but there's certain rules that we need to follow so that you are kept safe in the meantime. All right, that's all I want to share for you with today. Please stay in touch with us every Tuesday night at 8 p.m. We have a Zoom. The Zoom link is always in the channel. If you are watching this on another channel, you want to come to Self Reliance and Food Storage channel, or the Food Storage and Self Reliance group if you want to chat in there. Lots of great ideas are going in there all the time. Contact any one of our hub leaders and we would love to support you in your journey. We're doing this together. Thanks everyone. Stay safe. Be well.